Hey everybody, Professor Doom here. I just got a couple of things that I want to talk about and a couple of things I want to mention. Just a reminder to everybody, especially new arrivals to our channel here. I just want to let you know, in case you didn't know, that I have two backup channels that I hope you will join me on as well. YouTube is very keen on removing people's channels, especially talking about some of the subject matter that I talk about on this channel. So if you will come join me on Professor Space Doom and the number 2, and then also my second backup channel, Rebel Space Yes and the number 23. So as you are looking at right here, there's been a lot of speculation and a lot of questions that have been circulating about the homeless population that were moved off of the streets of the Tenderloin and Market Street during the APEC meeting. And as of yet, there really hasn't been any return of this homeless population. So I went through and I called taxi cab services. I called the police department. I tried to call the San Francisco Chronicle. I tried to call the San Francisco Standard, or what was it? No. Yeah, San Francisco Standard or San Jose, whatever it was. I've called newspapers. I've called the police department. The only one I didn't try was the fire department. It is very, very strange what's going on here. The San Francisco police are being evasive. They're not willing to give up the information regarding it. The homeless shelters, they are at a loss as well because, well, they really haven't had any shift of homeless population from the Tenderloin and Market Street into their homeless shelters. Now, I would love to be able to play for you the phone calls that I've made, but unfortunately, I don't have a phone that is capable of recording while my microphone is being used for the phone. And the only way I could do that is if I have a S10 Galaxy or higher. If anybody out there happens to have an unlocked S10 or higher phone you're not using, please let me know in the comment section. I'd love to be able to work out a deal to get a used phone that I could be able to do that, because that is what is required to be able to do this. But I digress. So I've called all these locations, and I've even called, there was one youth homeless shelter. I can't remember what exactly, Larkin. I called Larkin Youth Center. I've called the St. Vincent de Paul. I've called all these places. And it is interesting that is the most I can get for one St. Vincent de Paul to commit to. They would not give any information. They said, well, we haven't heard anything about them dying or being killed off. That's what he said. And he also said that these were other places as well. There was no shift of the homeless population from those streets into their homeless shelter. So I am still trying to dig to find out, because this is really baffling and it needs to be answered. Where did they go? What did they do with them? Why didn't the homeless population return back after they were moved away from that location? Usually, as I've seen it, because I've lived around locations where homeless people were at, and then whenever they leave a certain area, they're known to come back. They come back, they return. Leave, return. So why haven't they returned? Those are the questions that need to be answered. A couple of things here I want to tell you about tonight. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I am going to be on an internet radio show And let me see exactly what it was here. So I will give you guys, I'll leave a link in the description box so you guys can check it out. And it is going to be freeworld.fm. And I have been asked to go on there and talk about the Sandy Hook videos that I did and all about the documentary that I was a part of. We need to talk about Sandy Hook, and we're going to go into all of that in case you guys want to come check it out. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, freeworld.fm. And tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I will be on the Last Jacobite show. And you guys can check that out. I do believe it's lastjacobite.org that will be on at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Come check that out. And out of all seriousness, if anybody does indeed have a Galaxy S10 or higher that you're not using, and it is an unlocked phone where I can use my Verizon prepaid card with, please let me know in the comment section. I would really love to make a deal for that phone. Like I said, I really enjoy making phone calls and having all of the answers for you guys. And I have all of the evidence right there in the phone calls so you can hear it for yourself. That's what I used to do. I would really love to get back into doing that for you all. With that being said, that's what we know. And thanks everybody, and hope to see you guys tonight at 8 Eastern Time, freeworld.fm, and come check us out tomorrow on lastjacobite.org. All right, everybody. Thanks.